is Fun with Research. I'm Susan Baier with Audience Audit. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're talking about niche again, this time from the perspective of what it can do for your operations, whether you're an agency, whether you're a thought leader or speaker with a consultancy. Having a niche has a big impact, not just on your business development efforts, but also on your operations. So one of the things we've seen in our research is that organizations with a strong niche struggle far less with challenges than organizations that don't have a strong niche. And there's a number of reasons for that. Number one, a niche makes your efforts around thought leadership much easier. We've all, I think, had that experience of sort of sitting around a conference table and going, well, what are we going to post about this week? What's our topic this month? And you can churn a lot of time and energy on just creating content to create content. If you have a niche, you know exactly who you're talking to and you know exactly what you need to be talking about. And you can actually map it out ahead of time and just have months of content ready to go because you know it's relevant to the audience that you're trying to talk to. So it just makes creating content a lot easier in your organization. Secondly, specialists can charge more. We've seen in our research that people are much more likely to say they will work longer with and pay more for specialists in their niche. So you can actually charge what you're worth when you are a specialist, and that gives you more profitability off your work to give you opportunities to do other things. For example, you can work with better people. You can have stronger people on your team. You can work with specialist contractors, and you can afford to pay people more than you can if you're fighting tooth and nail with the guy down the street who is just bottom of the barrel pricing all the time. If you're a specialist, you escape some of those pressures to charge less for your work. Having a niche also allows you to be really targeted in terms of the products and service and resources that you are developing. You don't have to think about, well, what could we do for anybody with a website? You could think about, well, what do lawyers need to think about with respect to their website, the regulatory challenges that they have, the language that they need to be able to use, all of those kinds of things. So it really allows you to focus your development efforts internally on a particular audience with particular needs. Marketing becomes more efficient and more cost effective because instead of sort of spray and pray, you get to actually target your marketing distribution and content to a specific audience. So you're not wasting a lot of your money sort of that's out there trying to grab anybody who walks by. And finally, we've seen this in our research as well, client loyalty is higher with specialists, with organizations that have a strong niche. So you have less churn going on that you have to address with your business development efforts, or you have to compensate for by reducing your spending and reducing salaries of your team and that kind of thing. So client loyalty is a huge benefit of having a strong, differentiating, focused niche, something, again, we have seen confirmed over and over again in our own research that you can find on the site. So in addition to your new business development opportunities, I want you to think about what having a strong niche could do for your organization operationally. It's had a huge impact on many of our clients, on our agency as well, and I encourage you to think about it. If you have any questions, reach out to me at Audience Audit and we'll have a conversation. Thanks for joining me this week. See you next week on Fun with Research.